It's baseball on the at the plate, Whit Merrifield. He will lead this one off today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner and 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Paulo Orlando. First pitch on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Mike Moustakas. And that one right down Main Street. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Carlos.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Orlando's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Soft liner out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Donaldson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Gordon. And this one is gone. A home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Merrifield shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Chris Davis, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Hamill sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone. Ready now, Jed Lowry, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Skied into straightaway right. Duda over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Striding forward now, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but hang. Into the box now, Brandon Moss.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Striding into the box, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. This one's down to third. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Trevor Cahill. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit toward the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Soler. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to second for the force out. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in now for Kansas City, Alcides Escobar. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Escobar has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And the Royals are in the hit column. The pitcher, Jason Hamill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Escobar stands at first with 1 out. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Moustakis has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. Him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Orlando on his horse. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hamill sets. 0-2 on its way. And a fastball called strike. With Merrifield next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Piscotty is there to put it away for route number 1. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and part of that swing a bit too early.
Like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now.
Great knuckle curve just buckled. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Moss at first, and the inning is. Here's Jed Lowry now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Moss goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Cahill, a base hit in his first trip.
Trevor Cahill.
Hamill sets. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is ready for another chance. Salvador Perez will start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Moss moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lucas Duda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Lined hard down the line and right, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
Riding in once again, Alex Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding this up.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Chopper foul. 0-2, here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tapped down the line. But that one rolls foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Marcus Semien.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. John Jay will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 25, John Jay.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
1 strike.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. taken there by Lowry, and there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Paulo Orlando. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of it.
And the throw is in time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry. And he's been a bit of a diamond in the rough. Though he's only a bronze player, he's got one of the better contact hitting attributes you'll see. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Into the box now, Brandon Moss. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the pitch to Moss. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Throw in. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Count is 1-2 now. Another 1-2 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2-2. Back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. In is Jorge Soler. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Popped him up. Lucroy has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Alex Gordon, he singled his last time up. Fouled off. Perez over at second. Duda is over at first with one away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Strike three called, and now he's one out away from getting out of this. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to.
Looking at a fastball. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And Lucroy behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Orlando is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher. He is Mero Petit. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Merrifield ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Orlando's under it, and the inning is over. Chesler Cuthbert is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Fouled away. Cuthbert, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Lowry. Step on the bag for 1. On to Moss. Too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 0-1 the count. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas.
Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit high and deep to left field. Gordon going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. There for it, Escobar. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Chris Davis now.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. In is Jorge Soler. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. It's baseball. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Elvis Andrus goes down for the first out of the game. Delino DeShields comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Up next for the Rangers, Adrian Beltre. And at first for him following the 1-out single. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's Joey Gallo now. Ryan Butcher gets the call out of the bullpen in the very first inning, as they certainly didn't get the start they had hoped for. There's a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Butcher is about as in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per inning is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch. It's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag. Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. And that one just missed outside. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Now with the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So digging in now, Chris Davis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out. Lifted the other way out to left center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him. At the plate, Jed Lowry. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Lowry. Lifted in the air to center. DeShields is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
Ready, here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. DeShields has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind 0-2 now. Line hard to center field. DeShields is there, and it's a very... And now it's the Rangers pitcher, Mike Minor, who lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. But there to take it is Lowry, as he was well positioned for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Delino DeShields. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, from an offense.
And we'll have to leave it there. So here now is the pitcher, Ryan Butcher. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. DeShields is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcus Semien. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Belted high in the air out to left. Mazzara going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mazzara ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and so next to the plate for Texas, Adrian Beltre. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Beltre stands at second with no outs. Line drive, base hit to right. Beltre is on his way home. He'll score and the Rangers tie it. We are knotted at 3. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air into shallow left center. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. But there to take it in is a well-positioned. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Softly hit here to the left side. And he'll reach first safely. Ready for another chance. Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lowry.
He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mazzara is there and he has it for the out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Moss swings and hits it very well out to right. And they take the lead. It's gone. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Lucroy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Chu on the run. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Butcher, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Matt Chapman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Minor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Carlos Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a whiff at a good slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Mazara going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Looked at for ball number 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Mazara will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first gets him in the side. Leading off the inning, Delino DeShields, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And that one stayed up a little high.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer on.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Delino DeShields goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Beltre's gone for out number 2. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. A pause, and the 0-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for...
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Jed Lowry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Chu has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Chu sprinting after it. 2 out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Moss swings and hits it very well out to right. Gone! In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the left side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Derek Norris will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. High and deep to left center field. Mazzara ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Odor calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Up next for the Rangers, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-4 ball game. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Ready once again, Nomar Mazzara. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lowry's got it. One there. On to Moss, and they get them both. The double play. Tommy Joseph will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcus Semien. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
This is popped up, and Beltre will take this one in for route number 1. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Chavez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stephen Piscotty, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Chu is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Elvis Andrus.
First pitch on its way. Down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down. 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
First pitch sinker misses in. on the hands that time. It's a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. In comes Pis. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. A nothing pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Streak comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Swinging a ball hit soft. Here's Chris Davis now. Makes the play, 1 out. Digging in the switch hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the pitch to Moss. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Shue looks up. And it's gone. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw to first will get him easily and the side. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Piscotty is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Shin-Soo Choo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Here's Rougned Odor now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Nomar Mazara. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 4-1. Street's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Into the corner and slicing foul. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Davis. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big tonight's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. High and deep to right center. Piscotty facing back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Here's George Springer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. High in the air out to center field. Semien over to his left. He's got it one away. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Semien. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in, Marcus Semien.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
He's set and the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Altuve for one. On to first to complete the double play. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, trying to get him started again following the double play. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Moss will handle this one, and there are two away now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this is taken outside for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Soft liner towards center, and that is in there for a two-out base knock. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Altuve is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Chris Davis.
Left fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So striding forward now, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Missed with a breaking ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Brandon Moss. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brett Anderson, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Lucroy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Lance McCullers. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer is there, 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez looks up, and it's gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to... Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Moss. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer, and what a shot. That one hit the sweets. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Fly ball out toward right field. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it one away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Anderson. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Altuve at second. On to first, and there were two down. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. This is flared out towards second. But there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for route number one. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. First offering on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but pulled in. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Ready for another shot now, Stephen Piscotty. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one. Tyler White will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Number 13, Tyler White.
Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Popped him up. Moss has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ripped down the first base line, and this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. In there for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2, and it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Springer at second with 2 down. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And here's Moss to make the catch, and that's Brad Peacock enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Davis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's going to find the alley. Extra bases here for Lowry. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Riding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind. Behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lucroy is retired, 2 down now.
Number 49.
Ready for another shot now. Brett Anderson getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Mike Piazza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mike Piazza.
And that misses inside 1-0. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.